Well, when you're out on the road and you've got a laptop, the most important thing is hotspots.
Hotspots, yeah, definitely. You need connectivity all the time to be able to check your email, check the internet, be connected.
Well, the one thing that I'm finding more and more is there are more of them, but they're kind of flaky, and especially if I'm staying in hotels now, depending what floor I'm on, if they've got like a wireless network, it doesn't always connect.
That's so true, and also you need to take into consideration if you're traveling around and you're paying for several different hotspot networks, it can get expensive during the day. It's like anywhere from $10 to $20 a day for a connection, or you can pay $40 a month. But then if you're traveling to a different location where that hotspot isn't set up, you get yourself in trouble where you're having to pay for multiple connections all the time.
Well, I wanted to talk about the business case, you know, the justification for looking at some of these high-speed data cards. This is one from Bell. It's an EVDO card. That's the high-speed data network you can connect up to. And, you know, like you were saying, like if you start paying for all these hotspots while you're out, like it can get into the hundreds of dollars depending how much it is a day. And, you know, something like this here, you know, it's a few $100 for the card, and the data plans, you know, start anywhere around the $40 mark and obviously up into the $100 range depending how much data you want to do.
Right, right. But if you're paying up to about $100, that's pretty much unlimited usually, isn't it? So
yeah, just over that. So, I mean, if you do the math between the two, you know, a lot of people think they can't afford a data card because it's so expensive, but when you add up all the hotspots, it's kind of the same in many cases.
You get your Visa bill later and you're like, whoa, how did that happen? That's never fun.
I'm going to stick this in the side. And the software's super easy to load. You just basically stick in the CD that comes with it, and once it's loaded, it sets up the Passport Navigator icon down at the bottom.
Which is really convenient. You don't have to go digging around in My Network places. It's got it right there for you.
And right now it's just checking out that there is a PC card in there. And once that's done, all I have to do is, see, it's actually found it, Bell Mobility Wireless. I hit connect, and literally within 10 seconds, this thing is connected to the high-speed network. And the cool thing with EVDO, it's almost like speeds that you'd be getting on a DSL connection at home or at the office.
Which is really exciting.
Yeah, so another important thing too is it really helps you keep track of all the data that you're downloading. So you got to be careful with this. If you plan on doing a lot of surfing, a lot of email attachments, you know, the megabytes that you're downloading, it adds up really quickly. So in many cases, you want to look at some of those higher, you know, transfer rate packages they have, and maybe even unlimited.
Definitely.
So down here we've got the connections history, and again, you can just see how many times you've accessed and all the storage.
That's beneficial, especially if you aren't on the unlimited plan and you need to be tracking it all the time. With one click, you can easily see, okay, well, I'm this close to the end of my package, and it can prevent you from having to go over and have unexpected costs and getting in trouble from your boss for going over budget.
Which I seem to go over budget all the time, and my partner AJ doesn't like that.
He doesn't like that very much. Huh?
No, so, and again, once it's connected, it's just like you're connected to a normal hotspot, or you're wired in at the office. You can surf the web, you can send and receive attachments. It's even fast enough to do things like video streaming as well. So, you know, the business case for these data cards, like the EVDO cards, when you compare it to, you know, going to all these different hotspots, and I know you can get free ones, but sometimes that's kind of a pain to go out and find those. So
yeah, it's definitely hard to do that.
So this one's from Bell, EVDO card, and just make sure you get the right data plan.